My biggest gripe is that it's really hard to find anything cute, fun, festive for Hanukkah. Hi guys, welcome back. I am so glad you decided to join me again. So this week I need to tackle some Hanukkah crafts. Yes, Hanukkah starts Sunday, like as in 2 days after Thanksgiving. So right around the corner. And to answer your burning questions, yes, I do celebrate both Hanukkah and Christmas. So there will be some Christmas festivities later on in the month. However, right now I would like to tackle making a few things for around my house. When I was growing up, it wasn't really something that we decorated for. But I've noticed a trend over the last couple of years where more and more families are decorating for Hanukkah. And it's becoming a little bit more Hallmarkized, which it's okay. I'm okay with that. But my biggest gripe is that it's really hard to find anything cute, fun, festive for Hanukkah. However, I did manage some scores. So today I'm going to make a wreath for my front door. I got everything from Walmart, Dollar Tree, and Michael's. So let's jump in. I bought the lights at Walmart. The base of the wreath is from Dollar Tree, and the things I'm going to decorate it with are from Michael's.
To make the ornaments for my wreath, I started off with the dreidels that I got from Michael's, and I put a small dab of E6000 glue on the back side of the dreidel. I then took a 4-inch piece of pipe cleaner and I glued it to the dreidel. To hold it in place, I wrapped the pipe cleaner around the front of the dreidel and twisted it like a twist tie so that it was nice and secure until the E6000 cured. I did the exact same thing with my gelt. I placed the small piece of pipe cleaner in between a couple of pieces of gelt along with the E6000, and then I used a couple of Wonder Clips to hold them in place while the E6000 cured. If you don't have Wonder Clips, you can also use binder clips, or you can also use clothespins.
So to attach these two pieces, I'm going to go a little heavy on the E6000, and I'm also going to add some duct tape to reinforce it. Ideally, we're going to create the Star of David set by attaching these 3 sets of 2 to each other. So while I'm at it, I'm also going to give this guy a little bit of a loopy-loopy, official term, copyright pending, to hang from the door on. And at this point, it doesn't matter if we're working with the front or the back. So I'm just going to start with 2 to begin with. Now, when you fluff a Christmas tree, typically you go in every direction, but because I want this to lay flat, we are only fluffing in the horizontal manner. And I'm not worried about these like spots that you can see the tree stuff, because we can fill that in with ornaments and decorations and stuff. About how this center portion looks, because we've got that nice big bow to hide all of the undesirable portions. I'm going to cover this in duct tape a little bit more because I'm crazy. And then I'm just twisting that pipe cleaner all the way around to secure it in place.
If you don't want to light your Star of David at this point, you can call it done and go hang it on your front door. If you decide to light it, I found these really cool battery-operated starburst sets that I got from Walmart for a total of $6. And I wired each section of starbursts to a different section of the Star of David. And then I wrapped the filaments around the individual branches from the trees so that way they were evenly distributed throughout.
Keep this one a really quickie. I swear, I promise. In addition to the wreath that I made for my front door, I want to have a little bit of a Hanukkah tree. So here's how I make my Hanukkah bush. Feel free to join me. So this little tree looks kind of wimpy and sad. So I'm going to give him a little bit of Hanukkah flocking. Got a star for the top. I've got some bells. I'm also going to dry brush with the blue. And we're going to make it a happy tree. What do you think? These bells predominantly silver. I just want to ting them up a little bit with some blue. And these are both from Dollar Tree. And I've got my Star of David here. It is from Hobby Lobby and it was 50% off. So it was only $4. And it is glass. So there's that. These days don't have to be perfect. I'm really going for like blue chippy look. And I like the fact that there are 9 bells in this pack. To me, that kind of represents the 8 nights of Hanukkah plus the shamash. Okay, and I'm just going to give those about 10 minutes to dry. And while I've got the paint out, I'm going to paint these little wooden die-cut ornaments. Also got them from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint them blue and silver as well. Okay, so these bells are dry. I used the ribbon that came with them as the hang. And then I'm going to use this $1.58 gift trim from Walmart as my garland. I've got the blue coat on my presents painted. I'm going to go back and paint the ribbons in silver. Then for my star, I'm simply going to pop the base off of this and use it as my star topper on my tree. I'm using the same fairy light set that I used for the wreath. Just like with the wreath, I used white pipe cleaners to secure the wires to the base of the tree. This will get hidden under the tree skirt. And then I just dragged it through paint. Yay! So yesterday, my battery died. I ended up filling up my flash card and not realizing it, so it stopped recording at another point. And I also got blue paint on my blouse. It's going great. So I don't actually have footage of you seeing me finish these guys, but I ended up, instead of painting out the ribbon, so I ended up just numbering them 1 through 8 so that they look cute, and it represented the 8 nights of gift giving. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue some ribbon onto my leftover dreidels from the wreath, and I'm also going to hot glue ribbon onto the back of these. I'm not worried about glue heating up and falling off because it's indoors, so I'm not worried about it. So whenever I am working with hot glue, I try to spare my fingers as much as possible by using a silicone spatula to smoosh my hot glue and said item together. And then it just pops right off the silicone. Nice and clean. Now this is the leftover ribbon from a pack of those jingle bells that I'm using for something else that I don't need the ribbons. So I'm just repurposing them. So now that I have the packages on my tree, I'm kind of running out of room, but I have like a spot right here. I have a couple of spots for dreidels, so I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do a couple. So I wanted to elevate my dreidels a little bit more, so I took a piece of some silver ribbon and I'm just going to make a little bow to glue onto the front. And this is way too tiny to tie into a bow. So what I'm going to do is fold it in half and then pull this guy in like so. And then I'm just going to take more of the scrap ties from the bells and tie this off in the back. Voila, little baby bow. And I'm just going to zhuzh it so that the knot is in the back there. And then I'm just going to glue it on the front of the dreidel to hide my glue where we attached the string. Hi guys, I have one more quickie Hanukkah decoration. So I absolutely love my hurricane vase and I change it out seasonally. So I'm going to use some of the leftover materials from both my wreath and my Hanukkah bush and fill it and arrange it in my hurricane vase. Decorate with me. And the last thing that we are going to tackle today is filling my hurricane vase with some of the leftover goodies that didn't make it onto my wreath and my tree. I wish I had another thing of fairy lights. I feel like that would have gone in better. I don't think I showed you these guys, but I did pick up these jewels from Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off, so they were only $2. I have another pack of bells. Those were $1. And then I do have another pack of ornaments. These were $1. So we're just gonna like make it look pretty. Okay guys, thank you so much for crafting with me today. I hope you learned something new. I hope you picked up a new technique or came up with an idea of your own and how to incorporate this into your own holiday decor. And I will see you guys next time.